This conference will now be recorded.
In the previous session, we started developing detail page button, and this is our detail page button. Our requirement is when user click on this particular button, it will fetch the account name. Based on this account name, it will fetch the corresponding contacts, and we have to display to the user. While displaying to the user, user is expecting in this format. Okay, user is expecting in this format: checkbox, contact record information, and opportunity record information. Okay, so this is one row, right? This is one row. Each row should have a checkbox plus contact record information. Contact record in the sense means from the contact object we have to display some fields plus opportunity record information. Opportunity record information in the sense means we have to display some fields from the opportunity object. So this is the first step. See, this is the first step. Now the second one is user he will select any one of this contact record. For example, user he will select any one of this record. For example, user he will select this particular record and click on this update button. Suppose user, the second requirement is, this is the second one. Okay, this is the second one. First one is display the records, display contact records. Okay, contact records. Okay, with checkbox. Okay, with the checkbox plus opportunity record information. Okay, opportunity record information. Okay, now the second one is we are displayed to the user. What user he will do? User he will select any one of this particular record. User will select any one of the record, any one of the record, and click on update button, then what we are expecting, whatever user he will select, right? This is nothing but contact record plus opportunity record information, right? So whatever the user selected, that record, yeah, this is a contact, this information we have to update in opportunity object. Go to opportunity object. In opportunity object we have to create one custom field. The user he will select any one of the record and click on update button. Then what we have to do, whatever the user he will select this record, right? This record we have to update in one custom field. That field is nothing but lookup to the contact. So first of all, create a lookup field to the contact. Okay, create a lookup field to the contact. The lookup field name is nothing but primary contact info. This is my lookup field. See here, this is my field name, and the API name is nothing but same thing. And this is a lookup to the data type is nothing but lookup to the contact. Okay, so user he will select any one of this record. And click on this update button. Once click on this update button, in opportunity object we created one custom field. That field is nothing but lookup to the contact. In that field it should update with this detail. That is our final requirement. So the third step is, suppose you will click on the cancel button. Then it will redirecting into the opportunity. Which record we opened? So it should redirecting into this particular screen. This is my next one. For example, click on this particular detail page button. Suppose user he will click on the cancel button, then it should back. Then it should back to our opportunity detail page. So this is the second one. The third one is when user clicks on cancel button, cancel button, then it should back to our opportunity detail page. The second one, this is our detail page button, right? This is our detail page button. When user click on this particular button, we are displaying some records to the user. We are displaying some records to the user in a proper format. User, what he will do, he will go and select any one of this particular record. For example, he will select this particular record and click on this update button. Then what we are expecting, what user is expecting, whatever user he will select this particular record, right? Here this is a contact name only, right? This contact name, it should place into this particular field. Here we have to create a field, we have to create a custom field, that is a lookup to the contact. Then the third requirement is, suppose user click on this cancel button, then what we are expecting, we are back to the detail page, that is our requirement. First we are going to create one custom field. So we are going to create a custom field. So go to opportunity, go to view fields. Requirements are clear, right? Any questions on the requirement? Any questions? Okay, so the first one is, before starting our work, we are going to create a custom field. My field name is nothing but primary contact information, and that is a lookup to the contact. Go to opportunity, custom fields and relationship sections. Click on this new button. Now this is a lookup relationship. Click on next. Now we are trying to connecting to the contact object. Click on next. And here my field name is nothing but primary contact info. Okay, this is my field name. We are trying to creating a lookup relationship with the contact object. That lookup relationship field is nothing but this one. Then click on next. This field is already there. Okay, and cancel this one. Where is this field? Primary contact info. Yes, already this field is there. Okay, the API name is nothing but primary contact info underscore c. This is a lookup to the contact. Already we created this field. API name is nothing but primary contact info underscore c. Data type is nothing but lookup to the contact. Already I created that field. Okay, you will just go and create a field. Now coming into our visual force space. Go to here, information contacts display button. Click on this one. It will redirecting into this particular screen. Suppose user he will select this particular record. How we will identify user is selected this record only? How we identify? Suppose user he will select this particular record. How we will identify? What is the difference between these two records and this one? In this record, the checkbox is equal to true, right? In these two records, the checkbox is equal to false, right? So how we are displaying? These records? By using wrapper list only, right? How we are displaying these records? By using wrapper list. So go to here. Opportunity. 1 second, I am trying to opening that page. First of all, how we will identify, whether user he will select this particular record or not. How we will identify? That is the first step. Okay, go to here, file, open resource. This is my visual force space. Open this visual force space, and now go to here, file, open resource, and see here, and this is my Apex class. Here the first step is The first step is how we are going to identify 10 records are there. From the 10 records, how we are going to identify user he will select this particular record. If checkbox is equal to true means that is user selected that particular record only, right? For this one checkbox is what? False. For this one checkbox is what? False, right? So how, first of all, how we are going to identify user selected this particular record is nothing but checkbox is equals to true. By default, all checkboxes is equals to false. But whatever user selected, right, that record checkbox is equals to true. That is the first point. That is the first point. Then how we are going to get that selected record? So how we are going to differentiate whether user selected this record or not is nothing but checkbox is equals to true. So this record user is selected. For this record checkbox is equals to false. For this record checkbox is equals to false. Checkbox is nothing but is selected only, right? See here, is selected this field only, right? This field is selected is equals to true, then that record user selected. That record user selected. That is the first one. The second one is how we are going to get this record. Okay, user will go to here, select this particular checkbox and click on this update button. Click on this update button. So first of all, when click on this update button, I will just go and write a method. We will just go and write a method. Okay, update selected record. Update selected record. Okay, this is my method. Okay, this is my method. First we are going to write one method. What is my method? Update selected record. This is my method. This is my method. Okay, now you will go to this update button. Okay, you will go to this update button. This is update button, right? Here action is equals to so this particular method update selected record, this particular method. So we created one method at the apex class level. From the visual force page, when user click on this command button, update command button, we are telling to this command button you have to go to this particular method. Okay, we are telling to this command button you have to go to this particular method. Now for cancel button is there, right? For cancel button also we will just go and write one method. Public void redirect cancel, other custom cancel, any name, method name should be any name. There is no logic but some meaningful name. So we wrote one more method. That method is nothing but custom cancel. Here for time being we are using void method. Now I will go to my visual force page. We are telling to the visual force page, when user click on this action button, you have to redirecting into this particular method. So we connected to the methods from the visual force page, right? We connected to methods from visual force page, right? Now coming into here, when user he will select this particular record and click on this update button, then what system it will do? System it will go to the updated selected record method, right? It will go to this particular method, right? In this method, how we are going to get the selected record? First of all, how we are displaying these records? This is a list, right? This is a list. Line number 4, we have a contact wrapper list is there, right? Line number 14, we are creating each record and we are adding to this particular list, right? So then the next one is coming into visual force space. Here you have to observe line number 4. By using that list only we are trying to displaying the record, right? Now how we are going to get this record means we will use the same list only. This list only we will use the same list. Go to here. What is the list? Which list we are using? This contact wrapper only, right? So we are preparing a list. We are taking the contact records and we are creating a wrapper record. That wrapper record we are adding to the wrapper list. We are taking a contact record. We are creating a wrapper record. See, we are creating a wrapper record. Once we created a wrapper record, we want to display to the user. So that's why we are adding to the list. Finally, this list contain all wrapper records. Wrapper record is nothing but these are all wrapper records. Finally, this list contain all these wrapper records. So what we are doing, we are going into the visual code space. In the page block table, we are using the same list, right? Contact wrapper. Now the next step is, so how we are going to get the selected record into my apex method. How we are going to get the selected record into my apex method is nothing but go to here, go to this particular method. This is my method, right? In this method again we have to take this particular list only. This list I am taking. Okay, this list I am taking. Then what we are doing, each and every record I will check. In this particular list I will check each and every record. This list is on which format? This list is on which format? In this format, right? I will just go and check each and every record from this particular list. See here, see, if I will explain once again. If CW dot is selected, what is this particular variable? Is selected. Okay, is selected is equals to true. Then here you have to enter. So here you have to enter. CW dot is selected. Then here you have to enter. So what we are doing is, suppose user he will select any one of this particular record. Click on this update button. Then we have to perform some business logic. First of all, what we are doing, at the class level, we are going to the class level and we are writing one method. This is our requirement. For this requirement, what we are doing, go to the class, okay, go to the class, and the class level you will just go and write one method. The method name is nothing but any name. Here we are writing update selected record. Go to the class, and at the class level you will just go and write this particular method. Then that coming into the visual code space, we are telling to the command button. See, this is a command button. We are telling to the command button, when user click on this button, you have to go to this particular method. So at the visual code space, we are writing like this. Already we defined a command button. In this command button we are adding action tag. Whenever user click on this particular button, we have to go to this particular method. Yes, it will go to this particular method. Then what we are expecting, what kind of logic we are expecting? Some records are there here. Some records, see, these records are there. Yes, how we are displaying this record? How we are displaying this record? By using wrapper list only, right? By using wrapper list only, right? This is a wrapper list, right? Go to here. This is a wrapper list only, right? By using this wrapper, contact wrapper, by using this one only, right? We are trying to display. Again take that one. Again take this one. Again take this particular list. This is a list. See, this is a wrapper list. This is a wrapper list variable. Line number 4, this is a wrapper list variable. So in this wrapper list we are adding the same list we are displaying to the visual code space. Now coming into here, coming into this particular method, what is our target? We have to get the selected record. So selected record, directly we have to get the selected record, or any mechanism is there? First we have to bring complete records. There is no chance directly get the selected record. First you have to bring the list. Which list you are displaying? First bring that particular list. Yes, I'm taking this list. This is my list. In this list we have to check. Each and every record. We have to check each and every record. We have to check means which one we have to use. We have to use for loop, right? We have to use for loop. This is my list. In this list 10 records, 100 records, 200 records are there. From that particular record I have to verify which record is user selected. Then means we have to go to each and every record from this particular list. Then what we have to do, we will just go and use for loop, right? Open bracket, and this is nothing but close ones here, like this, right? This is a list. So in this list we have to check each and every record, right? Each and every record is which format? Into this format, right? This format. This is a reference variable, right? This is a reference variable. We can put any name. Yes, first record we are taking. In the first record, what we have to check? This is a checkbox. Checkbox is true or false. How we are see? False means by default it is a false. True, what do you mean by true? True is nothing but we have to take this particular variable from the checkbox. See here, CW dot is selected double equals to true. Otherwise, we will directly use it like this, true. Any mechanism. So any mechanism means if it is true, then here it will enter. So contact wrapper, it contain all the wrapper records. From the wrapper records, we are taking each and every record. The first record here it will verify. Yes, the first record here it will verify. Yes, selected is equals to true. So go to here, go to here. The first record here it will verify. No, for this one, is selected is equals to false. Then it will not come. Again, it will go to this particular second record. No, for this one it is a false. Is selected equals to, we will write like this, or we will write like this, true. Okay, suppose false means we should write like this, false. We have to write like this, false. True means no need to write, no need to write true. Okay, if you want, you will just go and write like this. Okay, if you want, you will just go and write like this. So we are writing here cw dot e selected is equals to true. So second record, no, second records, this is a e selected and it is a false. Okay, now coming into third record, yes, cw e selected is equals to true. It will take, it will print this particular record. For our understanding purpose, system dot debug, we have to go and print cw. Cw means selected record is, selected record is, selected record is plus CW means this is a selected record. Any questions on this one? Any questions on this one? Okay, any questions? So we got the selected record. In the selected record, what are there? Contact name is there. In the selected record, what are there? Go to our code. In the selected record, we are getting into our method the selected record. In the selected record, what are there? ID is there, last name is there, name is there, phone is there, right? We have to take this ID. We have to take this ID, and here we have to update in the opportunity field. In opportunity, which field we have to update? In the opportunity, which field we have to update? We have to update into this particular field, right? Into this particular field. So we are getting the selected record. From the selected record means what? It is a wrapper record. Wrapper record means what? Boolean variable plus contact record information plus opportunity record information. So we need contact record information. From the contact record information, which one we want? CW dot, CW dot, go to here. CW dot, which one we want? Contact record, right? Contact record dot, from the contact record, which one we want? Name we want, last name we want, which one we want? We want ID. We want ID because of this is a lookup field, right? Because of this is a lookup field. This is a lookup field in opportunities here. In opportunity, this is a lookup field. Opportunity dot, see here, primary contact info is equals to CW contact record dot ID. We are taking, so general information, we are taking the list. From the list, we are taking the selected record. From the selected record, we are taking the contact record ID. That contact record ID we are trying to updating in opportunity. Opportunity, which field we are trying to updating? This is a lookup field to the contact. Lookup field to the contact. So here we are trying to updating. Here we are trying to updating. Finally, this code is nothing but I'm just copying this one. Copying this one. Go to my method. Go to my method. See, this is my method, right? Go to my method. Copy this one. Copy this one. Try to save this one. Try to save this one. See, the system, it is displaying an error message, right? A value can't be stored to in type opportunity. In type opportunity. See, where is this opportunity? Where is this opportunity? Here you have to observe line number 11 is there, right? Line number 11. This is a local variable, right? Local variable. This local variable, what we have to do is we have to declare at the top of the class. Because of this variable we declared at the constructor level, right? Constructor level. I am taking the same opportunity record. See, in the same opportunity record only we have to update, right? Same opportunity record only we have to update, right? So the opportunity record reference is nothing but OP record, right? OP record dot primary contact info. So what is our target? In opportunity object, we have one field. That field is nothing but this one. That field we have to update with the selected record. That is our target. So in which record? Opportunity record. Opportunity record means which record? The current record. What is the reference for the current record? This is a current record reference, right? Current record we declared as a local variable, right? Current record we declared as a local variable, right? Go to here. You will just go and make it as a instance variable. Public opportunity, opportunity, and the next one is OP record is there, right? OP record getters setters. OP record getters setters. Now this variable is available here. OP record in the current record. Okay, in the current record we have one variable. That variable we have to update with the selected record. Here we are just assigning only. We are assigning only. Now we have to update. How to update? Again, you will just go and come outside of this particular for loop, and you have to come into here. Update, update OP record. Update OP record. We are trying to updating the record. We are trying to updating this particular record. This is the logic. This is the logic. Any questions on this one or any confusion, let me know. This is the logic. Any questions on this one?
Sir,
So
I have.
yeah, yes, please.
That is a checkbox, right? The checkbox can be, we can select that wouldn't it allow multi-select?
Yeah, it is allowed, but we have to write some JavaScript code. Okay. Your question is, we have this is a checkbox. Checkbox means it will allow multiple checkboxes. Then which record the system it will identify means we have to write some JavaScript code. So suppose user he will select more than one checkbox. Suppose I will select this one. It will automatically disable and it will automatically enable. Suppose I will select this one. The current one is it is enabled. Previous one it will automatically disable. We have to write some JavaScript code for this one. We will discuss that. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
What Nirmala question is, this is a checkbox, right? Checkboxes means we will select multiple checkboxes at a time, right? Suppose we will select multiple checkboxes at a time, then what system it will do? So that's why at the Visual Force page level only we have to restrict. We have to restrict. We have to select only one checkbox. Suppose I will select this particular C here. Suppose I will select this particular checkbox. Now again I will go and select this particular checkbox. Then automatically the old one it is disabled by the system. For that particular purpose, we have to write a JavaScript code. JavaScript code that we'll discuss. Okay. We have some other example JavaScript button that time we'll discuss. Okay. Any other questions? Any other question? User will select this any one of this particular record and click on this update button. Where is this update button? This is my update button. See here. This is my update button. Apex command button value is equal to update. Then what we are telling to the button? You have to go to this particular method. Where is this method? Yes, this method is inside this particular controller. Then what we have to perform? We have to bring the selected record. We have to bring this particular selected record. So is there any chance to directly bring this selected record, or this is a complete list, right? This is complete list, right? So we have to bring the complete list. That is only the option. There is no way to directly directly get the selected record. There is no option to directly get the selected record. We have first to bring the complete list. Yes, where is this list? This list already we wrote, right? This is my list, right? This list only, right? Contact wrapper we are trying to display. This list only, right? We prepared line number 16 at the constructor level we prepared, right? Just take this particular list. From this particular list we have to check each and every record. This list how many records it contain? It doesn't matter how many records. We have to check. How to check? On what basis we have to check? Because of this is a checkbox, right? By default it is true. Suppose user selected means what is the indication? User selected means this is nothing but true. This is nothing but true. So from this particular list we have to check each and every checkbox. So how we are going to check each and every record or checkbox? We have to select each and every checkbox in the sense means that is a record. How we are going to check is nothing but we will just go and write a for loop. For loop, that is only the option. That is the only option. We have while loop is there, do while loop is there. That is different case. That is different case. We want to check each and every record. Each and every record means we will just go and use for loop. In the for loop, what is the syntax? Which list we are trying to check? In this list. In this list, what are there? Contacts, accounts, or some other? Yes, wrapper record is there. That data type here we have to mention. This is a reference variable. Then CW dot is selected. See, this is a selected, right? CW dot is selected, right? Is selected is equals to true. Yes, this is a selected record. This is a selected record. Okay. From this particular selected record, what we want? Contact name is there, phone number is there, opportunity is there, contact IDs are there. Which one are there? Go to contact query. See which one is there. ID is there, last name is there, phone is there. We are trying to taking ID. How we are taking an ID? How we are taking an ID? CW dot means in the wrapper list, contact record is a variable and that is a reference to the contact. From the contact we are taking ID and we are trying to assigning into this particular opportunity. This opportunity is where? What is OP record? OP record is what? OP record is nothing but current record only, right? Go to here. This is a current record only, right? In the current record only we have to update. Current record we have one field is there. In the current record is one field is there. That field we have to update. See here. See, this is a OP record. OP record previously we declared as a local variable. Now we are making it as a instance variable. Instance variable at the top of this we are going to declare. We are going to declare. In this opportunity record only, OP record at primary contact, we are assigning. This is called just assigning only. Assigning. We have to update. Update means we have to use this keyword. Update. So update, which record we have to update? Opportunity record only, right? Yes, opportunity record we have to update. Once we updated, then what we have to do? I want to redirect. See, for example, go to here. Go to here. We are trying to saving this logic. We save this logic. Okay. This method is completed. This method is completed and this is updating. This method is completed. This is updating. Now go to here. Refresh this one. Go to opportunity. Go to this particular detail page button. Go to this particular detail page button. I will select this one. So suppose we will select the multiple one means we have to write a logic. Okay, we have to disable the old one. We have to write a JavaScript logic that we'll discuss. I am trying to selecting this one. Click on this update button. Then what system it will do? In the command button we wrote one method. Yes, it will go to that particular method. In that method what we are doing, we are again taking this complete list. From this complete list we are taking the selected record. Yes, is selected is equals to this record we are taking and this ID we are taking, that ID we are trying to updating in opportunity. Click on this particular update button. See here it is updated but again it is there only. We want to redirect back. We want redirect back. See, go to here. Primary contact info. Where is primary contact info? See, this field is not available here, right? We have to go to the page layout and I will add it. Go to here, edit layout. Edit layout. We are adding this one. So primary contact info. This is my field. This is my field. Okay. This is my field. Account name is there, right? Here I am trying to adding. Finally, try to save this one. Primary contact info. Just now we created, right? Just now we created. See, primary contact info is updated, right? So for this opportunity, this is a account and this is a primary contact. Once again go to here, information contact display. This time I am trying to selecting this ABC02 and click on this update button. Click on this update button. Yes, it is updating but still it is there only. Again how I am going back to my record. Go to here, opportunity. Click on this test. See here it is updating ABC02. It is fine. It is working fine. But I want to back to this particular record from where we opened. From that place only we have to back that particular record. How to back? How to redirect? I want to redirect back. I want to redirect back. So how to redirect? Page reference. Already we discussed, right? Page difference PR is equals to new page reference. We will not remember the syntax. Go to here. We will just go and get from the Google. Okay. Page redirect to the record from the visual from the Apex class in Visual Force page. Salesforce. Okay, we have to redirect. Okay, go to here, go to here, go and get this particular syntax. What is the syntax here? Page reference here, copy this one. Okay, page reference, page reference, return page reference. See, this is the syntax. This is the syntax. You have to observe here. Page reference. Okay. Page. This is the syntax. Page reference. PR is equals to new page reference. Then where we have to redirect. Okay, where we have to redirect, that ID we have to mention. Where we have to redirect, here open this one, backslash, where we have to redirect. We have opti record ID is there, right? Opti record dot ID for this okay, this syntax. And forget about this one, return pg, return PR, page reference. Whenever we are using this syntax, whenever we are doing this syntax, instead of void, we have to use page reference. Instead of void, we have to use page reference. This is another step. At the method level, we have to remove void and we have to use page reference. Now coming into at the end of this particular method, we have to redirect, right? Where we have to redirect? Here OP record is there, right? In this OP record means opportunity record, right? Opportunity record means all fields are there, right? From that you have to open the ID. We will directly go and give ID. Okay, this is a complete syntax. Now I'm copying this one, go to here, I'm copying this one, go to here, return page reference. Now we have to change the void is there, right? What is this void? Page reference. We have to remove the void. Okay, we have to remove the void and we have to go and use a page reference. Okay, return page reference. Any questions? Missed the return statement. Okay, 1 second. Let's see. Return. Yeah. 1 second. I'm trying to save this one. Yeah, it is saved, right? Now we will just go and verify. We will just go and verify here. Go to here, refresh this one. Information contact display. Yes, right. Last name we selected, right? Click on this update. See, it is updating. It is back, right? It is perfect working, right? It is working, right? So now go to here, select this one ABC, click on update. It is working, right? See here, ABC is updating here, right? So now go to here, information contact, so and select this one, click on cancel or cancel. I want to redirect back. Whenever we will click on the cancel, I want to redirect back. I will just copy the same logic. See, page reference PR is equals to, right? Page reference, then go to custom cancel, page reference. Here, this is instead of void, I will just go and use page reference. Page reference. Okay. So now go to here, refresh this one, go to opportunities, go to this one. See, click on information contact display. Yes. So for example, click on the cancel. See, here it is back, right? It is not updating anything. Click on this one. For example, select last name. Click on cancel. Click on cancel. See, it is not updating, right? It is back, right? It is back. So this is our complete functionality. So for this requirement, how many components we developed? How many components we developed for this button? Components, the first one is button, right? Detail page button, detail page button we developed, right? What is my button name? Information contact display, right? This is my button name. So first we only created this button, right? So this it will also come into the component list. Suppose you developed this one and they will ask boss, what are the components you developed? I have to move into the production. This is my button name. Then this button internally calling what? VF page. What is your VF page name? Go to here. What is your VF page name? Contact info display, right? Contact info display. This is my second component, right? Contact, contact, okay, contact info display. This is my second component, right? What is my third component? What is my third component? Apex class, right? Apex class is there, right? Go to this Apex class and you have to take this particular Apex class. Okay, once we moved into this one, then what we have to inform to him is we have to add to the page layout. Based on your requirement in opportunity object, different page layouts are there, right? Go to this one. So go to this one. This is my page layout, right? This is my page layout. This is my page layout, right? Here we have to add to the page layout. That is a manual step. So for example, go to here, so take some other record, take some other record. So this is the same record type, I think. So some other record type, we will just go on to take some other record type, some other. See here, it is not available here. Why it is not available? We have to add to the page layout. How many page layouts are there? Our client will give, but this is for this page layout, for this is for this page layout, or otherwise he will give this is for this record type, this is for this record type. So once we create it, then it will not automatically directly go and add to all page layout. It is not like that. We have to go and add manually to each and every page layout based on our requirement. So manual step is what? Manual step, add page, add detail page button, detail page button to the required page layout, to the required page layout. We have to give, we have to inform to them, to the required page layout. Who is moving all these components into the production environment, right? For that particular purpose, and we have to inform us this is a button is there, so you have to add to this particular page layout. You have to add this particular page layout. That is the manual step. Then the last point is, then the last point is, so this is once click on this particular button, go to here, once click on this particular button, then what here it is calling? Visual Force page, right? From the Visual Force page, it is calling the Apex class, right? Go to that particular Visual Force page. Go to setup, develop, Visual Force pages. See here. Go to here. Where is our Visual Force page? Where is my Visual Force page? Contact info display. This is a Visual Force page, right? This is a Visual Force page. Here you have to observe security is there, right? Security is there, right? Click on this particular security. Here who is accessing? Only system administrator user is accessing. System administrator user is accessing. For example, in our application, Akira Mohit user is there, right? The Akira Mohit is one user. Go to users, go to users, click on this users. Akira Mohit is one user, is right. I am trying to log in as that particular user. I am going opportunity. Let's see any opportunity is there. Go to here. There are no opportunities here. Okay, there are no opportunity. I will just go and create one opportunity here. Go to account, click on this new button, click on this continue, enter all the mandatory details, enter all the mandatory, click on the save button. What are you saying? Some mandatory fields are there. Okay, and enter all these details. Try to save this one. Created one account record. For this account record, the system automatically created contact record, right? See, I will just, so now go to here, new opportunity is trying to creating one opportunity. Click on this one, opportunity test, and provide all the mandatory details, all the mandatory details. Try to save this one, try to save this one. Now scroll down here. See, for this one, this button is not available for this record type. Go to here, you will just go and select some other record type. Which record type we used? Which record type we selected? This one. I'm trying to log out this one. Go to Opti record, I think. Go to Opti record, enter all the mandatory details, select this one, click on this one, save this one. No, still not available. I think for which record type we select, we added this one. Go to here, log in as this one. For which record type we added, means record type contain page layout, right? For which page layout we added, go to here, opportunities. This is the page layout, right? Go to this edit layout, go to this edit layout. This page layout is opportunity sales layout. Okay, opportunity sales layout. Which record type? Go and verify here. Record type opti 23. Okay, opti 23 record type contains one page layout. That page layout we added. This is completely record type and page layout concept. Okay, now coming into here, Akira Moi. Okay, go to users, go to users, go to users, click on users, click on this login. Now go to contacts, go to contact. Recently we created one account. At where is that? Yes, this is my account. Go to contact, opportunity is there, right? I will just go and create one more opportunity. Akira Mohit is creating one more opportunity. Yes, up to 23 record type. Click on this continue. Enter all the mandatory details here. Enter all the mandatory details here. Type is equal to this one. Finally, try to save this one. Close date is there. Finally, try to save this one. Okay. See, now Akira Mohit, what he will do? He will click on this one. He will click on this one. See why it is coming insufficient privilege access, right? Why it is coming? Generally these type of issues we will get. Akira Mohit is click on the button, it is coming insufficient privilege access. But Ramesh is going, Ramesh he will go to here, another user. Okay, another user. Ramesh is one user, his profile name is nothing but system administrator. Ramesh is going to that particular button and he is clicking on this particular button, but it is working for Ramesh. Yeah, Ramesh, it is working. See, Ramesh, it is working. Then what is the issue? Then what is the issue in the sense means, go to that particular button, that button internally calling visual force page, right? Go to that visual force page. So go to visual force pages, develop visual force page. What is our component? Visual force pages, right? See, this is our visual force page, right? Click on the security. See, Akira Mohit profile is system administrator, sales representative, right? For the sales representative, he don't have permission. Only system administrator can access this particular visual force page. When click on this particular button, internally calling that visual force page. Okay, that visual force page have rights only for the system administrator. System administrator. Now we have to provide rights to this particular users also, particular profiles. Akira Mohit is also having this profile. Not only visual force page, then this visual force page internally calling this apex class, right? Go to this particular apex class. Go to this particular apex class. What is our apex class name? Display accounts contacts, right? Go to your display accounts contacts. Display accounts. There is our 1 second. Display accounts contacts controller, right? Display 1 second. Where is my apex class? Display accounts, right? Go to the next page. Display accounts. Yes, this is my apex class, right? For apex class also, go to the security. You have to provide who wants sales representative profile. Click on the save button. So this is also manual step. Manual step is add this detail page button to the required page layout, right? Provide security to the apex class visual force page to the required profiles, okay, to the required profile. This is complete. So we developed this one, and suppose anyone wants to migrate into production environment, we have to provide the component list, this one. So while providing a component list, they will ask you, boss, any manual steps are there? 1 second. Yes, any manual steps are there. We have to add, we have to inform to him, boss, this button you have to add to this particular page layout. Then you have to provide security for visual force page and apex class is there, right? You have to provide to Akira Mohit profile or sales representative profile or some other profile. These are the manual steps. These are the manual steps and these are the component information. Now one more last point. Go to lightning version. Okay, go to lightning version. Go to lightning version. Go to lightning version. Where this is my opportunity, right? Click on this opportunity, and where is my button? See, information context display. This is my button, right? Click on this one. See, the look and feel is how is the look and feel? Look and feel is different, right? Then what I will do is I will go to my visual force space. Go to my visual force space here. I will just go and add it lightning style sheet equals to true. Lightning style sheet equal to true. Try to save this one. Session expired. Okay. Go to here. I will go to my visual force space. See, the look and feel, just observed. I am opening the same detail page button in the lightning. It will work. It will not work. It is not like that. Suppose in that visual force space, any JavaScript code is there. Just now we asked, right? Checkboxes are there. For that checkboxes, multiple checkboxes we will select. Then what it will happen means we have to restrict by using JavaScript code, right? Suppose we implemented that JavaScript code, that JavaScript code, it will not work in the lightning. We have to develop a lightning component. We have to develop a lightning component. Coming into our Visual Force page, open resource, okay, display. What is my Visual Force page name? Contacts info display, right? What I am trying to say is, I will explain one second. Contact info display, okay. Now coming into here, lightning style sheet is equals to true. Try to save this one. Just I am adding only one attribute. That attribute is lightning style sheet equal to true. Okay. Now coming into here, refresh this one. Go to test update. Go to this particular button. Refresh this one. See the look and feel. Look and feel change, right? UI change, right? UI changed. Suppose in the Visual Force page you developed any JavaScript code and we are making that Visual Force page in the lightning, that JavaScript code will not work. So suppose in the Visual Force page we implemented like this, we have to select only one checkbox by using JavaScript code. That JavaScript code, it will not work. So then what is the solution means, we have to go and completely implement the lightning component. So one thing why we have to go with the lightning, if in Visual Force page or anything, if JavaScript code is there that is not available, we have to develop complete lightning component. Okay. So the suppose I don't have any JavaScript code and I have only Visual Force space for displaying and taking the data. I want to display in the lightning also, means already Visual Force page is there, right? Go to that particular Visual Force page and you have to add lightning style sheet is equal to true. In that Visual Force page, if any JavaScript code functionality is there, that is JavaScript code functionality, it will not work. This is our complete example. This is our complete example.
This conference will now be recorded. This
Here,
conference will now be recorded.
so here Mahesh question is, suppose we will add backslash at the page reference level. Is there any logic is there? Yes, there is a logic. What is the logic in the sense means we are specifying the backslash, right? We are telling to the system up to now we have to take from the URL. I'm just providing ID. By using this ID, you have to open. Okay, Mahesh.
Okay, Ramesh, thank you.
Thanks, Mahesh.